Om. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome everyone to this evening, second part of Satsang today. And welcome also our many friends and Sangha around the world who are joining us via broadcasting live. And so, of course, very big welcome for everybody. Thank you for being here and to keep my company, basically, as I use this time to look through some of the emails that come. Each week, a few emails come, and I take this time as a chance to look through them. So, as usual, I start with the short ones. And so, okay, like this. Okay. Dear Mooji, I have a question. You said about the presence and the personality. So who speaks of presence and person? Who sees the presence and person in the same time? Who sees presence and I do. The presence and person in the same time. You may already have answered this question, but maybe you could find a moment to once again answer it. I embrace you and kisses. Thank you very much, Eva. You see? You said about the presence and personality. From the consciousness, it's spoken. We speak of presence. When you're a person, you speak of person also. When you're presence, you speak of presence and person. When you're able to see from beyond even presence, no? Then you can say, but it's not much one really cares for to speak about presence and person, apart from the wish to communicate and make clear the sort of confusion that comes in the mind concerning these doubts, these things. No? So from the beginning again, with this question, you said about presence and the personality. So who speaks of presence and person? But also, you are to find out. This sounds like my question also. I found out, so you have to find out. Then you may ask me, who is the you and who is the me? You see? It has been found out here. What we call presence is our natural state is presence. A natural state is not the person. A natural state is not the person. The distorted state of consciousness is the person. The limited state of consciousness, which is also consciousness, is person, the sense of person. Sense of person. And why I say the sense of person? Because actually no person has been found there. It's like we, the consciousness, have been living on a diet of an assumed identity for a very long time. And until it is questioned, you see, many times in our cultures, whichever culture, I mean, there are people from all over the world here, but I'm sure for each one, as diverse as we are in our cultural conditioning, can admit that within each of our cultures, you see, from time to time, somebody raises their head to challenge an assumption in the culture. Isn't it? And at first, they create a lot of smoke and dust, and people try to shut you down, you see, because it seems you stand apart from the norm. And people have had the courage, you may say. Sometimes not even courage, they've had the compulsion, they're compelled to stand up and to say, no, but this is not true. And here's my findings, let's take a look. And initially met with fairly strong resistance, and then gradually people look and say, well, actually, I like to take a closer look, and then after some time passes, it is generally agreed this person is a genius or something. For seeing what has always been there. They didn't create it. They've only somehow revealed something that has always been present, but has not been acknowledged, not been recognized. It is the same thing that is happening, you see, when we speak about ourselves. We largely, perhaps this is the greatest conditioning in the whole of existence, that consciousness believes itself to be merely the person or to be personal. And right across every culture, every religion, there's a belief strongly in personal identity, that this is the fact, this is the foundation of being, that's what I am. I'm this type of person, you're that type of person. And we argue and fight about it. You see? And every now and again, someone like a Krishna or a Christ or a Prophet Muhammad or whatever springs up and to say, hello, take a look at this, it's not like that. And the Buddha, what? Try to even kill them. You don't want to hear from this. Who is trying to kill them? Well, in the play, it seems like those, or the mind, in the form of ignorance, is trying to destroy the consciousness in the form of knowledge. This is what seems to be happening. And who or what is behind all of this? As you begin to find out, we are surprised, because we have it that there is God and the devil. God creates all the beautiful things, and the devil just screws them up, basically. And we are somewhere in between, listening to this one or this one, and largely not guilty at all or something. But as we enter more deeply into understanding, a lot of, my God, we are surprised, you see, to find. Because only the one who has gone and who's waking up from the sleep of consciousness as the waking state, the sleep, the dream of consciousness of the waking state, the one who's waking up out of this dream, can understand the broadness of what the sages have discovered. Only they can say, my God, yes, it is all one, or all this doesn't really exist. But the rest of mankind will denounce and renounce, and they say, but look, you can see. And also they show clear ways to say, look at this, look in this way and see. And more people have woken up, not just to the change in perspective, but the change in themselves, and into a greater sense of life and of the totality, and to feel totally integrated as the totality. And each one has the same power in potential, in capacity also, to go beyond boundaries which are imagined also. The capacity, because consciousness is not handicapped. It only plays in the play of life, where it appears to be one body and another body and a different body, to demonstrate the vastness of the range of expressions that is possible. And every being who walked on the face of this planet, uncountable now, from the beginning of the human story, trillions and trillions of beings walking and living and dying. Of all of that, this sleep of ignorance has perpetuated, and only interspersed at different points where someone who awakens to the true position puts the hand up and says, hang on a second, you are going the wrong way. And such a one will understand what it means, what this means person, what it means consciousness, what it means presence and weakness. Is it the same thing or different things? Why you speak of person and presence, and then Paramatman or the Absolute. What are you speaking about? So time is taken to explain and to explain that in the realm of dream, all these things appear to be different. But in the realm of the true, they are one. You see? And that we have to wake up to that in our heart, not just as knowledge, not as academic and database knowledge, but as living experience. You see? So who speaks of presence and person? The consciousness that is manifesting as presence, or the witness. The witness must give his account. Why call him witness? He's not a dumb witness. He's witnessing to something. He says the presence also. Yeah, you must move from person to presence. This is the natural evolution. You cannot evolve backwards. You must evolve forward from person to the state of presence. Persons are very chaotic, very restless, very fragmented state. The presence is harmonious and peaceful and happy and all-encompassing, all-embracing, you see. This is what the point. Dear Mooji, here is my situation and question. It seems that my grief is what is compelling me to stay as presence. My grief is what is compelling me to stay as presence. If there was no grief, I would still be striving and bouncing around like a pinball person. So I feel joyful, even for the grief, for saying goodbye to my dad for the last time, for my extended family having no contact with me. These have all been hard, full of hurt before. Now I am happy to have them. Is this normal? If I told people, they would think I lost my mind. My mind hasn't helped me too much before this, so it is okay. So, Danae, D-A-N-A-E. Danae? D-A-N-A-E. So, I am compelled. It seems that my grief is what is compelling me to stay as presence. And sometimes it's like this. Sometimes it is intense experiencing, even painful and suffering experiences that actually drive you into presence. When it becomes too hot to stay in the person, too troublesome, then you are driven into the state of presence. And then when you arrive, you think, oh, you see, you didn't come to presence to escape from the person and wait until the person cool off, then you can go back. No, you came to presence maybe thinking that, but then realize that presence is a superior state to person. The one who is in presence is not full of judgment and projections and fears and delusions and so on. They're very calm. When you're with such a being, you feel yourself is quite contagious. You also are feeling peace in the presence of such a being. You feel light and joyful. You feel like you can confide in them. You feel you can trust them, even only meeting them for a very short time. This is something amazing. How do we know how to do that? Sometimes you grow up with people, even your own family, and you never felt so trust. You meet a stranger, as you do many times, but on one occasion you meet someone and you start to pour your heart out to them. You want to follow them anywhere they go. You don't even know their name. You're walking behind them. When they turn around, you stop and they start to walk. You start to, trail them and stuff like this. It has happened, no? And then you turn around and they catch you. Says, "Why are you following me?" Yes. Why? I don't know. Okay, it's all right. You can come and we can walk. So if there was no grief, I would still be striving and bouncing around like a pinball person. So I feel joyful even for the grief and for saying goodbye to my dad for the last time, for my extended family having no contact with me. I'm saying goodbye to them for the last time. Even this you cannot be so totally sure about. These have all been hard, full of hurt before. Now I am happy to have them. These, what is being referred to? These have all been hard, full of hurt before. Maybe my relationship with my family, extended family, and my father. So this must be maybe somebody whose father has gone and maybe had another family. And this family, you don't get on so well or something. It could be, suppose it was like that. And it's been painful, you know. Now I am happy to have them. Is this normal? It may be not normal, but it is natural. Good if you have grown internally to a place where you have more space in you. You're not so insecure. Then there's more space, and where there's more space, you can somehow be more true and more present with others, even if they speak badly to you. You have a space inside you to really understand that in the right context and even maybe change that. Now I am happy to have them. Is this normal? If I told people, they would think I've lost my mind. If I told them what? That I am, though my family has caused grief, or it's been a painful relationship, I love them now. My mind hasn't helped me too much before this, so it's okay. So the mind has plays its part as well, to maybe drive a wedge in and to try and tell you, look, they're no good. Why you go there? Why they no? But something is saying, no, it's okay. There's pain there, but I have resolved this pain on my own, because this pain has helped me to broaden my internal space. So it's a very positive account, isn't it? Is that Shambo or there? We call him Shambo sometimes. Okay. Dear Mooji, I am following happily your words, deepening into the self every second. Some people wonder how to get into one's self without having a personal relationship with a guru. I wonder if sometimes we look for this personal treat as our ego's head has been cut and is bleeding in order to hold on to that. Also, I know the relationship with the guru helps to clear up delusions. Could you talk about that? May God's grace fall down into all human hearts. Much love and gratitude, Paula from Spain. Some people wonder how to get into one's self without having a personal relationship with the guru, okay? I wonder if sometimes we look for this personal treat, T-R-E-A-T, this treat, no? As our ego's head has been cut and is bleeding in order to hold on to that. I don't understand that. Also, I know that the relationship with the guru helps to clear up delusions. Could you talk about it? Of course. And very quickly also. Even sometimes you may be in that type of environment, and without speaking precisely about your problem, it goes away. How can such a thing happen? You didn't even talk about that specifically. You see, sometimes if you solve just one small thing, then a lot of things come out with it. You see, I saw sometimes these magicians, they play and they take something in the finger and then it vanishes and then they start to pull something and more things are coming. like this. A little something, and a lot of things come out with it. You see? Just by focusing on one thing, lots of things come out. So this is the beauty of being in that type of environment or relationship, you may say, or that type of connection or contact, is that your heart must be somehow touched, meaning that without trying, a kind of recognition has happened, like something just accepts without, you don't know why. If people ask you, you say, I don't know why. I went there to criticize, and I fell in love. I was not really expecting, or, you see? Sometimes the other way around too. It's happening. Dear Mooji, I've been following you since last year. In the beginning, I would be able to be in tune with your energy, but after a few weeks, there seemed to be this energetic block in my experience. For some reason, watching your satsang, I can't tune in energetically, nor can I speak to people, nor can I do anything constructive. It used to be that every Friday before Sunday satsang, I would have experiences of consciousness expanding. But then slowly, why are you laughing? Every Friday. Good Friday, yeah. I missed that actually. So, but slowly I became, where it says Friday, I want to see what the Friday was again. It used to be that every Friday before Sunday satsang, I would have experiences of consciousness expanding. But then slowly I became unable to sit for satsang. This might be resistance, but how to overcome it? It has made day-to-day life living difficult. Because to my mind's tendencies, I can't work. Because of my mind's tendencies, I can't work. Please help me, Mooji. Would attending a satsang be helpful in any way? Yes. I cannot live with this pain of my mind and body being contorted anymore. Love, Asif from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is where? In America. Oh, I was thinking Transylvania. There's something there. It's true, I was thinking. Okay. Asif. Sorry, my mistake there. Yeah. So after a few weeks, there seemed some energetic block in my experience. For some reason, watching your satsangs, I can't tune in energetically. Then don't force it. Better than try to force it, just be aware of this. What is this energetic block? What did it mean, energetic block? Is it the mind that gave this label, energetic block? Because did something goes energetic block, or did the mind say, this is energetic block? And then it was believed also. These things happen for some reason. Nor can I speak to people, nor can I do anything constructive. It used to be that every Friday before Sunday satsang, I would have experience of consciousness expanding. It happened like that sometimes. After a while, like nothing is happening. You are doing really well, and making steps. And suddenly, boom, nothing. One Friday, nothing happened. No expanding. So wow, then the mind started to come. You see, you really screwed up. God has turned away from you, or whatever like that. I said, we have to learn from these things. Sometimes nothing. And you just keep quiet. it used to be for myself also, like once a year or something, for a few days, I'd feel like a state like confusion, like, is this real? But I was watching this feeling also from inside. Hmm? I don't know, they call sometimes, they say, the dark night of the soul, where you feel completely like abandoned or something. But I knew it was not real, but there was a funny feeling, funny feeling there. It turned out I enjoyed it, actually. It felt like, yeah, this is a new feeling. It's just a feeling, though. Hmm? So no expanding of consciousness, but then slowly, I became unable to sit for satsang. This might be resistance, but how to overcome it? It has made day by day living difficult. Because my mind's tendencies, I can't work. Please help me, Mooji. Would attending a satsang be helpful in any way? Attend a few. Come and sit a bit more. And this is the best thing, to be able to give a little time. If you have holiday, come here. Spend your holiday here, the best holiday. And holiday become holy day. You come, you spend time here, and you, wow, mind becomes clear. That is a holiday. Your mind becomes clear and untroubled about these things. Because sometimes it's like this, you don't know how the day is going to behave. One day you get up, and everything you touch, you break it. The glass, you say, oh my God, you drop the glass, and so you go to pick up the phone, it drops, breaks, oh my God. You know, what you're going to do? You just say, it's like that. You don't say, oh my God, I'm cursed, and then you make more and more trouble. And because of my mind tendencies, I can't work. So these tendencies are all behind it. They're coming up. They're being burped up, these tendencies. And you see, there's a time, maybe you've come to a certain point of auspiciousness, and suddenly big resistance is coming up and it's playing like that. But your place is to keep quiet, and just be aware of what's going on. But don't give too much power in observing too passionately. Just be aware, look, so it's something is playing like this, but try and stay empty. This is the most good way. Then it creates space, you see, when you're just empty. And stop labeling that you're in trouble or something is wrong. Because then you're doing all this trouble yourself. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Dear Mooji, you have said that enlightened people can live a normal life. Normal life. More spontaneous with a different paradigm. Yes, yeah. Normal life meaning you're using your senses, you use your mind to do things sometimes, but it's not overwhelming. It's not, you're not panicking and constantly suffering from nervous breakdowns and insecurity feelings and so on. This is normal life. But it is hard because it is a paradigm that normal people sees as wrong, out of the system, so to speak. That's what keeps me still identified with the whole paradigm, with the system, with the ego. That needs to be accepted and thus be normal. That the ego needs to be accepted and thus be normal. And when I investigate this need, comes another thought showing me how everything would become complicated, how people would judge me, I identify myself again and lose courage. This shows how much I am still identified, how I want to control everything that happens. Stay as the self seems to have no power against this identification. How to act? Don't act. I don't know what to do. With love, Bruno. Bruno. Too much thinking. too much thinking. You cannot think your life straight. You see, you have to abandon or let them happen. You see, because you have said that enlightened people can live a normal life, more spontaneous, with the different paradigm. But it is hard because it's a paradigm that normal people see as wrong. Normal people see as wrong. If you step out of the normal framework that we have, each culture and whatever the date, the whatever is fashionable at the moment in terms of thought and different things, they say you stand out, and people want you to be all like, it seems they want you to be like them or like something. Some kind of people want that. And you are pressured by this. But not everybody is pressured by that. A strong being is not pressured by what everybody else wants to do. But they're rare, you know. Mostly we want to fit in. So you play along and you do things like that. Pretend you're normal. So the paradigm that normal people see as wrong, out of the system, so to speak. So that's what keeps me still identified with the old way, the old paradigm, with the system, with the ego. That needs to be accepted and thus be normal. You see, this is what Bruno is feeling, you know. That, you know, I have this pressure. I have to be like the norm. I have to be like normal people. But maybe nobody has ever told him this. Maybe we just pick it up. Maybe no one is really insisting. And maybe if you were different, do your own thing, and you are comfortable with yourself, after a while people don't pick on you because you're a stronger force. When I investigate this need, that there's the need to be accepted, comes another thought showing me how everything would become complicated. If I'm accepted and we're doing everything that society wants according to my own interpretation of what I think they want from me, it will become more complicated. In fact, yes, because you're not living from your truth. You're living only to get someone to say, very well done, Bruno, very well done. And then they say, yeah, okay. But, you see, something inside knows this is not it. No? How people would judge me, I identify myself again and lose courage. So this is the mind has been given too much. The psychological personal mind has been given too much respect, been given too much attention, and it's just turning you into a sausage, basically. That's all, you know. That's all. Just chuk 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 factory. This shows how much I am still identified, how I want to control everything that happens. But because you are speaking with awareness, you see, in this there's something, there's an energy in this letter of detachment. And when you are reading, you have to be aware of this. Don't just read the words. You have to also be reading things energetically. Everything has an energetic smell. Has a smell energetically. It's not just the words, you see. I used to tell that I have some letters in London that were written maybe 15 years ago. I didn't open them. I just, I can't open them. Because they have some kind of funny vibe about them. I don't know how they open them, you know? I don't like letters anyway, like long letters and so on. But these ones, I don't open, I leave them there. Maybe they're still there. You see, because have you ever tried to read something and it's just hard work to finish 2 sentences? And then the persons write 4 A4 pages of it. Is it like this? Energetically, because I don't have problem with English, no? But the vibration in the words, the person in the word, they tire you, you know? They tire you. You can spend 15 minutes with one person and you want to jump off a bridge with them because they completely tire you. You're tired. Can hardly walk. And then another one, you can spend 3-4 days, not even go to sleep, you're so full of energy. You must know it anyway. So when I investigate this need, comes another thought showing me how everything would become complicated, how people would judge me. I identify myself again and lose courage. So this is all the mind, mind. This shows how much I'm still identified, how I want to control everything that happens. This is another thing of the very mentally struggling with the mind, is that this need to control everything. This is fear-based. I have to control, because if I don't control, it will get out of hand. It's too big and then everything goes bad. This is not life. Then stay as the self seems to have no power against this identification. So if somebody comes and you see this person, or Bruno in this state, and you say, Bruno, just stay as yourself. You see? So he will look at you like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You know how long this problem is going on here? You see? But it will depend on who is saying to him. It will depend, you see? Because if it is some other person who also get tangled up in their mind, saying, Bruno, stay as yourself. You want to kill them, you see, like that. But if a true one comes and says, hey, stop. Why are you going running around with your mind? Just remain as yourself. What is the problem with you? Oh, wow. Whew. That worked. I said, but it's not a tablet, not a painkiller. Stay as yourself in all situations. You remain as yourself until you don't even need reminding anymore. But for now, you need reminding because you quickly forget. Everybody suffers from this. They forget themselves, forget like this. Huh? I want to tell you something more than this, but I don't know if you're ready. Yes. Yeah. I said something once, I say now again. It's a saying. I said, I am, before the idea that I needed to remember myself or that I could forget myself was learned. I am before the idea that I could forget myself or that I needed to remember myself was learned. So there's something there that's just there. We learned that we could forget it and that we needed to remember it. And it became part of our language of suffering and separation. We are naturally happy. Then we learned to be sad. And then we had to remember to be happy. You see, it will become clear again. You think you have to remember yourself, and you believe so deeply that you have to practice remembering yourself. But before you remember yourself, you're already yourself. Huh? Yeah, okay. So stay as the self seems to have no power against this identification. How to act? Don't act? I don't know what to do. You see, you're still inside the state. You're still inside your submarine. Your thinking submarine. So all your thoughts have the same smell about them. You see? When you ask how to act, don't act, I don't know what to do. It's still coming from inside the box of conditioning and too much mind. So your questions don't touch the heart. Because if someone told you how to do it, you still doesn't go in. There's somebody going around, you know. Sometimes some people come and they ask you, could you give me €1, please? You say, okay, you give him €1. He turns to your friend, can you give me €1, please? You get €1. Goes to your mother, could you give me €1, please? You go to the dog, you wouldn't give me €1, please? You're like this, like nothing is going in. It's just like a machine. You see? So sometimes people ask, please, could you help me to find a self? Yes, what you do. Yes, and after that, could you help me to get a bit more rich? And yes, actually, but one thing at a time, yes. And last week, my girlfriend left me. And so how are you going to do? You can't, you just say, listen, thank you. And you go your way. Because it's not a true question. Do you know when someone is asking you genuinely for something? Sometimes people are asking like that. You see? Or, they come to you and they says, so how are you today? And he says, well, and they're ready to go. Their foot is like that already. They don't want to hear. So do you start to answer? You must understand things energetically. You just keep quiet and you see how much nonsense is going on in the world.
Something here is feeling a little bit embarrassed, and even funny, because you have shown me this great place, and you are always pointing to this, and I have seen it. I have acknowledged that I am this, and so I don't know, some kind of habit of expecting something. It's kind of force. It's confines me, and because there is belief that I have to still behave from this place or be something from this place, or that you and or people have to expect something coming from this place, and I don't know how to behave, or just I don't know, and I feel entangled in some kind of confusion.
You don't need to work out so much about how to behave by itself. There's a saying that all good qualities manifest spontaneously in the awakened mind, awakened state. Huh? That as you wake up to the truth of who you are, it's like your bad qualities or behavior naturally begin to correct themselves, because you start to smell them, and something really. When you used to make mistakes before, or do something wrong in the ego state, maybe you don't feel bad about it. But when you're waking up and you make the same mistakes, they feel 10 times more painful. And this pain helps you to drop them, isn't it? It's not that you have to wake up and then learn a new conduct of behavior. No, that would be too much. You're not practicing to become a nun or some kind of, Huh? You're just wanting to be free. If you want to be a nun, then you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do things like that. But that's not what you're doing. You want just to be free.
Yes.
So your conduct will come out of it, because of course if you're living with people, like in a community, then we have to do some things together and create some understanding and something consistent, just for practicalities, because this whole human thing, it doesn't really work actually by itself, It only works when we are connected in our hearts deeply. then there's a synchronicity, there's a vibration, there's a oneness, and then things flow. But the human being world by itself, it lived from the place of ego. It doesn't work. It's very selfish, very aggressive, greedy, everything is there. So you don't have to concentrate on how to behave, especially if you are focused on in the heart. And of course, life brings you what you need, even in practical life. It doesn't single you out artificially and put you only in Advaita Vedanta room and you're only Advaita Vedanta, because you have to live also in a world which is dual-based, a duality-based world. And duality is also fine. Duality is necessary for experiencing to happen. Non-duality needs duality. It means nothing without duality. You see? You see, it is duality that helps you to appreciate non-duality. You cannot get rid of one of them. When you have transcended that, then both duality and non-duality, they disappear as concepts. Yeah.
Yes. I just want to offer me in this, in to you, and I trust that all these insecurities and things, they just coming back to nothing. And
when you offer up yourself, be careful what you say. When you offer up yourself, you don't belong to you anymore. Isn't it? It's not an easy thing. Offer yourself, then what are you going to do? Then whatever comes to do, then you go along with this. You see, when someone joins army, they offer up themselves. In the morning when they blow the bugle, you come saying, Sarge, I want to spend another 15 minutes in bed, and can I have breakfast in bed? They throw you out into the river or something. You give up your rights. You see? And it sounds terrible to the ego to give up your rights.
yeah,
But the ones who are wise actually voluntarily give up the sense of rights.
it's just that
They're free of it.
don't see any other way to come out of this.
Yeah.
Even if my ego struggles to offer me, I just haven't found any other wise way to come out of this. And
By and by you get it right. Little by little everything comes right. You make a start, and little by little, you get it right. It just becomes more sweet. This is the fruit that keeps getting more sweet as you eat it. The fruit of being. It gets just more sweet as you every day. I'm eating the same fruit every day. And
yeah, don't let me hide from you, because it is not myself who is hiding from you or not meeting you in a true way. It's just some.
Why are you hiding from me? Why are all these people hiding from me? I'm not from Transylvania. I want to know, because I keep running from it. So why? Why?
Some sense of guilty.
But you see, it's funny. You're running from me. I don't judge you.
Or but I judge me.
Yeah.
And this is not the true way to.
It's okay to
It's
judge one's behavior sometimes, one's conduct. That's up for judgment. But to judge your being, no. But to judge your action sometimes, it's how we grow also. To take criticism well, and to reflect on like this.
Or because I don't feel it's respectful to approach you like this, because I know I'm much bigger than this. I just yes, this.
Yes, I appreciate this.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Beloved Master, to be a bead on one of your malas, to be one of your shoes or your favorite jacket, a lace on your shoe, a button or thread on one of your shirts. Oh, what a privilege. What blessed existence. Instead, I look for and quickly find you in my heart. And when I think of you, I remember who I am, and I am overjoyed. Not always having you near me in form, I have to find you in every moment this way, and you are always here, no need to search. You answer every prayer, fulfill every need, because you are vast, all powerful, and everywhere. You reveal yourself to me in every face. You planted your seed in me, and now this tree bears the fruit of your endless love. You have filled me up. Not having you close in form has strengthened and nurtured this absolute knowing of your unmoving presence in my own self as my own self. So, in a way, not always having you close has been a blessing for this one. Maybe I would have been lazy, too dependent on form, slow to grow, or taking you for granted. Yes, yes. Perhaps this was your reasoning, and I am grateful. Still, my highest wish always is to be near you, to serve only you. If it is to be so, I know it will be. And if not in your physical presence, then wherever this body is and whatever it does, it will be only in service to you, my Lord. Thank you. I love you, Caroline. Beautiful. What to say? Thank you. Dear Mooji, finding you has been the greatest blessing to fall upon me. Many years ago, when I was 26, I saw what you speak of. I saw everything in front of my eyes as one thing. Nothing was solid, everything was one complete, and everything was alive. The wind, the sky, the rain, the sea, the rocks, everything. And there was a doer in all of this. I saw that the people and the animals believed that they were making choices, but there was something else doing everything, not the individuals. Yes. I walked on the beach and saw a seal in the ocean. The seal looked into my eyes, and I could see that the one looking from behind my eyes was also behind the eyes of the seal. I could see that the person, Tracy, that I am known as, knew that it was being watched by another, and this other was actually me. The person identity is not me. It is just part of everything else that is seen. As I watched the world before me as one great sea of life, I was not a part of it. Everything that appeared in front of me was one, and I was the watcher of it all. Until finding you on YouTube, I have not come across another who has spoken of what was shown to me. I watch you every day, and my heart is filled with joy, love, and peace when I hear your words. I do not see the world before me as vividly formless anymore, but the knowledge and the memory remain. Why is it that the world appears solid to me again? Is it possible to remain in that beautiful detached seeing always? Thank you so much for all your guidance, eternal love, and gratitude. Tracy. Huh? Why is it that the world appears solid to me again? Is it possible to remain in that beautiful detached seeing always? Yes, it is possible to stay in that beautifully detached seeing, but not as one doing it. Not as one doing it. It just becomes the outcome of understanding. It's just maybe sometimes a feeling come and identity is there. You feel some identity. Maybe you feel angry about something, identity comes, but only momentarily. Then it is gone because it doesn't have any soil to grow in. It doesn't have, it doesn't get much food there. You see? It is as though when you're angry, it's just the universe is angry for a moment or two. Nothing personal. You see? Or when you're happy, it's also happy. Also, universe is happy for a moment or two, like waves changing. But something is so still and unchanging. And you know what? You would not exchange it for anything, for the greatest joy that fluctuates or not. The unchanging one. I don't know what to say. This unchanging one. Then you appreciate the change even much more acutely. You can appreciate the variety and the uniqueness of each taste. Why? Because you've gone beyond taste. You've gone beyond time. You've gone beyond change. So they don't threaten you anymore. And when things don't threaten you anymore, you can enjoy them as they are. Dearest Mooji, today I had an insight. While watching one of your videos, I could clearly see there is this presence which watches everything, and there is the attention. When the attention is only on the thoughts, I feel as I am that. But when presence recognizes itself, the attention is brought back and presence can be felt again. But actually, only the presence and the attention exist. The attention is not really controlled by the presence, but it can be watched clearly if you are not attached to what is being watched. And even the habit to come back to attachment is seen. I know that is what you always say, but this time I could see and feel it. I am not the things, I just am. Thank you, Mooji. Paula from Brazil. Actually, only the presence and the attention exists. Yes. But attention is also observed. You can say the attention, I cannot keep my attention on this. It's going, you see? I cannot keep my attention on this. It is going. So I am not my attention also. Something earlier than attention. The attention is going up and down, so that is observed. So that is a phenomenal movement. When attention and presence are one, then things are flowing in harmony. It's very beautiful. Good. Here we are now. Dear Mooji, 3 years ago I responded to this inner calling, a strong urge and desire to come to you in Mantisahaja. I visited the first silent retreat, and it was really life-changing. An accumulation of everything I heard you speak about, and during the retreat resulted in a clear and intense experience of nothing is happening. And then you said, let the world be your silent retreat. The world became my home. I could trust that wherever I was, I could find this inner stillness. 3 years have passed. Lots of outer movements was met with surrender and trust. I accepted a lot of painful changes in life, such as divorce. Mostly, I could see the workings of grace behind them. Then grace gave me the opportunity to visit Monte Sahasra again. My short stay last week blasted the last strong vasana I had away, the need of a partner. Big one, huh? I really know now in the heart what sahaja mean. Natural state, full trust, full surrender, full love. I sometimes feel you build sahaja for me, so intimate. I am so ever grateful for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There still is a mind trying its best to take over. But I started meditating, even during my daily activities. When it comes, I say to it, go away. There's someone stronger here. The meditation really is the gift of gifts. I bow to you, I bow to the world. I trust that I will arrive resting at the feet of my beloved. Leo from the Netherlands. Very nice, isn't it? Yeah? Okay.
Too much love. I feel that all the people from Romania who are watching right now, they love you so much, and I really feel their fire in my heart right now.
Yeah.
So strong. I'm just here to place their love at your feet, and all of Romania.
Yes, Romania.
Together with Transylvania.
He's coming to Satsang. Very good. I have a very special place in my heart for Romania. For some time now, whenever I met them, wherever different part of the world I meet them, somehow something feels immediately so much like there is no gap. It feels very much like that. And yet, I have not gone there yet, physically. So, I'm on my way.
Your fire is there already. Your fire is there already.
Good.
Thank you so
much.
much.
And I'm sending an extra grenade soon. Sending extra good grenade to go. Such a way. Thank you. It's good. We have 2 letters to go. This one and that one. Most beloved Guruji, by your grace only are all my prayers being fulfilled. There are no questions and no report. Nothing I could say about this. I find that any attempt of understanding what is happening would only come from the mind, so I choose to be quiet. And yet this gratitude wants to be expressed. What a miraculous existence, and what grace to be shown God in this life, not as anything outside of myself, but as my very own being. Hallelujah. Nothing more and nothing less could I ever have wished for. And you have given it all, are giving it in every single moment of your existence, full heart, overflowing with love, with the utmost patience, like a mother to her beloved child. How could we ever give thanks in an appropriate way, but by going all the way and by exerting our power, by trusting you without any doubt, not giving ears to the untrue, but standing rooted in our true self. Amazing, very good. May your grace and that of all the sages of this world continue to shine their light on us and to support this. May this one who keeps on believing in other, in falling in love with form, And with other, may this one be burned by the fire of this light and seeing, and may nothing remain but you. May this body and mind be empty vessels, so that only your will and light may play through them. Because there is only you, nothing but you. May all the arrogance of belief in a separation be burnt now and for all times. Amen. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Anandamayi Ma. Jai Gurudev. In deepest gratitude and love, always at your lotus feet, Anandamayi Ma. Anandamayi. Very nice. Very beautiful. Okay.
It's time for the chop.
It's time for the chop.
Yeah, I need to present myself. I heard many things, and I can relate to everyone's story. Just need to be here. I just need to be.
Yes.
I just want to be Guruji. I can't. Yes. The other day I ran away.
You ran away?
Yeah, from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Need to realize that it wasn't me who ran away. It was the ego. Now I can understand why. It was insecurity.
Yeah.
To be not accepted by you. But now I understand. I don't need to be accepted. I just need to be myself.
Yes.
My true self.
Yes. Yes.
It was hard for me to come and be here in front of everyone, especially of you, Guruji. But it needs to be done.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very good.
I present myself with my heart. Nothing to give, nothing to be. Just my heart, open heart, and be here in front of everyone and in front of you.
Yeah.
And let the fire burn what I am not.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is burning now. No? Then you just let it be. When the fire is burning, just let it be. It knows what it has to do. It knows what it has to do. And you only have to offer yourself up. This is the sweetest fire. I know this fire very well. To walk in this fire. Sometimes mine is complaining, hui, 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 hu, hu, hu. But something deeper know inside, yes. And let just be very grateful in your heart that grace is dancing in you so beautifully. You see, because you cannot make this up. You cannot set yourself on fire. Only she can put you on fire like that. You see? And be so thankful. Let your heart be thankful. Just say thank you. Thank you because you love me so much. Yes. The seed that you have planted is now sprouting now. And you utter it. Yeah. You say to her like that. You put your sun on it. You put your light on it. You put your love on it. Yes. Set me fully on fire so that I am only prasad for God. And live like that. I don't know life sweeter than this life. For that, if that is happening for you, you are the most fortunate being. You see, to be an offering in this life. Not you are offering, you are being offered also. I know this offering and this fire and the one who consumes you. So you don't have to worry for anything. You don't have to worry for anything. Of course, from time to time, something from the past come, our human frailty come, and feels very insecure. But she will care even for that one. You see.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Thank you. Such prayers are never unheard. No. Hello, dear Mooji and Sangha team. I was present at the August silent retreat at Montesaja. I just want to share with you what an experience of grace I had while there. I had been living with the feeling of a knife in my heart for over a year, unable to move out of my experience of pain from some events that had happened in my life. The first morning I sat in Satsang, I closed my eyes and asked, "Who am I?" Immediately into my awareness, I felt there is nothing behind me. I was only the perceiver. This was followed by a very powerful light emanating from my heart. I felt it to be all-encompassing, taking in everything around me and extending endlessly and from an unending source. This feeling was so powerful that I thought I might explode, and so I kind of suppressed it, not wanting to explode in the middle of satsang. Little did I know that exploded in satsang was the usual way of Montesaja. The next morning, I climbed up to Mount Everest and was able to sit alone and allow this same feeling to come, and I let it go unbounded. When I started back down the hill, I had this wonderful experience that everything was God. The dirt and the rocks, the plants, even the flies were doing the dance of God on my arms. It wasn't just an idea in my head, it was an experience of being. Before this event, I had a kind of disconnect. I had a kind of disconnect with people bowing down at the feet. I didn't judge it, I just didn't get it. I guess it is because I am from the US, and I walked back in the direction of the satsang hall, passing many people on the hills. I found I had an overwhelming desire to throw myself at their feet. Anyone and everyone. As I found a seat in the hall, there was a woman standing next to me, directing people to open seats. It was all I could do to not grab her legs and prostrate at her feet. Would she understand, do you suppose? My heart remains open, and I am in such gratitude for my time at Montesaja and to all those who worked so hard and lovingly to make retreat happen. To be surrounded by such love and kindness is beyond words. Dear sweet Mooji, I am in awe of your abilities, your love and your humor, and I'm profoundly grateful to have been in your presence. Thank you a million billion times. And by the way, the knife in my heart is gone. Grace has taken its place. Love you always, Sherry from Ohio, USA. Yeah? It's so nice. You find that sometimes things that are not, it's a bit out of character for you, you would think, no? Some people, they would never touch the feet of anybody, no? And yet, when God touched your heart, you want to touch the feet of everybody. You see? And also, this is amazing, you see? To crush this ego feeling. Yes, come.
From the day that I got the invitation to come here, I've been committing in my heart every day that I'm not going to leave here without burning everything that does not serve truth, every egoic tendency. And I say that to myself every day. And I just wish to be a servant of truth and to be able to shine and help other people to find their light somehow. And as I say that in my heart every day, I just want to lay that at your feet as well. That I really wish not to leave until everything that does not serve truth is completely burned. Every egoic tendency, that's my biggest wish. And I just wanted to say that also.
Yeah. I'm very happy. Come here.
I'm so grateful to be here.
Yes.
And I love you so much.
Because when I come sit here a little bit there, because I want them to see you, I want the people to see you, that in this time, in our time of life, we say that, they say that this age is called Kali Yuga, means dark age, you know, that mankind has had different yugas, and this one is very troublesome yuga, very difficult because the atmosphere is so dense towards the body-mind, and so it's very difficult for the beings to wake up, you know. But when I come and I see beings like you and many of you here, you know, and I listen to your heart, you know, I feel your pulse, you know, and I hear you. I'm very happy.
Me too. I'm so grateful to be here.
Yeah, I'm very happy. That in these times, such beings are still coming. And yes. It's not so bad after all. That in our times, because I know what the challenges can be and so much drive towards the outer. So when I see the beings coming and with such authenticness and grace and fire for the truth. And yes, my heart is very happy. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, I know. I feel if it were not for you, I have no reason to be here. And yes. Yeah. Sometimes many such dark things are seen and said in this world. But never is this world without those who love truth and God. And I can say I bear witness to that. And I'm happy for that. Thank you. That's good. Thank you.
The birth I've taken was only for this.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm thankful to you and to every single person here because I feel everyone here. Like I've known everyone. Like I've known everyone for ages. Even though I'm here physically first time. So I feel like I've always been here.
Yes.
And I leave on Wednesday, but I can never leave. And whenever you call, I'm always here. Thank you so much.
Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Very good. Acha. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you. So for all whose heart beat for that truth again, and who has come here, in search of that, for whatever seeming obstacles or distractions the mind put in front. But you who seek the truth, may you come to the full realization of the truth in the heart and be free for all time. And whoever meets you on the way, on the path of life, that they may be so deeply touched by your presence and the light and love and openness, that their lives may be inspired to search for the truth, to find the truth in themselves, which they have evidenced in you. Let it be so. Om Shanti, 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 Shanti. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Yes, yes. Blessed be this country that offers us this place. Thank you.
tomorrow morning. Thank you so much.